You gonna stop? You gonna not do it now? Huh?
All right, everybody, welcome to the stream. This is episode 2 of the Rise of the Runelords campaign, and yeah, we're gonna be continuing to kick some ass. So we're gonna let the DM continue his excerpt and rundown and everything, and then we'll get into it. Hope everybody's having a
Yep.
good one. Here we go.
All right. So, as we left off, everyone is now spending the night at the White Deer Inn at the expense of Aldern Foxglove, who so graciously paid for your room and board and food for the night for saving his life. Everyone has joined and taken the offer, except for one person. We will start off with Ire.
Okay.
Ire, you awaken in the morning, sleeping in your
Hammock.
handmade cot, your hammock, in the forest. The sun is shining to the bright new morning, rays shining down through the leaves of the trees as you gently awaken to a much quieter sandpoint.
I think I'll head towards the church. See if that church guy has any info on the
All right.
snakes.
Thanks. All right, you're going to make your way south down to the church. As you approach the gate, you notice that there are already guards posted up at the gate. They stop you before you head in. You, who goes there?
I do.
And who is I?
Ire Fury.
We don't have time to play with those who have such poor grammar.
That's my name.
You are Fury.
No, I are Fury.
One guard looks to the other, makes a smirk. The other guard shakes his head as the first guard's smirk falls to a frown. Look, we have not time to play games with you. This city has been through enough lately. You either state your business or you leave.
I'm looking for information about the snakes.
The snakes?
Yes, snakes. There were snake people who killed my village, and I want to go attack the snake people.
There are no snake people here.
I know that, but there might be somebody who knows how to get to the snake people here.
The guards look you over. I see. Snake people, you say?
I killed goblins here yesterday. Why can't I come back?
You? You killed goblins?
Yes.
We did hear talk of a brave party who had stopped much of the goblin uprising, but you?
I killed one or two of them. I don't know about party, but I killed one or two of them.
Stay here. One of the guards looks to the other one and then walks back through the gate. You can see him talking with a few other guards as they look back at you, continue their talking, look back at you again, and then he walks forward with two more guards. All right. Apparently, this is true. I sincerely apologize. I did not recognize you, for we thought that you were still in the town. There has been talk of a party who has come to save us, those who have killed many goblins in the name of the town. yet they were even new people. My deepest apologies. You are free to enter the town.
Thank you. You guys wouldn't happen to know where the snake people are, though.
I do not know anything of snake people, and your concern of snake people is a bit worrying to me.
Okay. I
However,
guess I'll ask inside.
if you do wish to kill more goblins, feel free to contact us.
More goblins, you say? Maybe they'll know where the snake people are.
Goblins, those vile creatures. Doubtless they know much about them. Might even be colluding with them.
Well, I'll definitely look into killing some of those that go with the snake people. Because I don't like those who like the snake people.
So, we were right about you. You didn't just kill goblins for fun. You are on the right side. Well, feel free to stop by the garrison if you'd care to take care of such a dirty deed.
Will do. Thank you for your time.
All right. As you continue to walk down the street, you pass by a few faces, many of them in a rather sad grimace, looking around at the grounds, doing some cleanup. Some even holding the hands of their loved ones extra tight, looking around every corner with fear and suspicion. As you pass through, a few people notice you. They come up to you and ask you your name, report their gratitude for your work. A few of them
You're
pass
welcome.
flowers to you.
Thank you. I'll put them in my hair. Or my feathers, rather.
All right. Other than that, the walk to the church is fairly normal. Nothing out of the ordinary happens. As you can tell, it's still pretty early morning, and you've only come across a couple of people, but most of those people do seem to notice you and seem very gracious. All right. Let's skip ahead to the white deer. Let me delete Ire because I did not expect him to be in here. Ire, I spent so much time making this map nice. You had to do this. That's okay, you can watch it on stream. All right.
And
It
I
is
will.
now very good. It is now early morning. As light starts to crack through the windows on a much more quiet morning. Everyone awakens in the upper floor of the White Deer Inn. Javier, you notice that the cat is sleeping on the rug in the floor. On the floor.
Oh, look, the kitty stayed the night.
As the cat notices you awaken, it yawns and makes a soft mew at you, stretches its paws out, and then begins to circle around the room.
I am going to approach it and attempt to make better friends with him. I'm going to call him Glitter. Shoo. That's not true. The thing underneath, that's not true.
Does it have a little check by it in your character sheet?
Mm-hmm.
Weird. They did
Yeah,
just
right.
update. Oh well, they'll get it right eventually. All right. The cat seems receptive to you and brushes up against you, making another mew and a soft purr.
I begin petting him, and I pick him up and cuddle him.
The cat is very receptive of you and does not try to shy away.
Are you hungry, kitty? Would you like to go downstairs and get some breakfast with me?
Meow.
I'll take that as a yes. Let's go. See what they got in the kitchen. Wonder if we still have free food today, or if I'll have to pay for it.
Meow.
Go, kitty. Which way do I need to go? Up or down? Oh, that's the window, so I need to go this way.
Dominicus has a seat on the edge of the bed and pulls out from his backpack one of the containers of rations and tosses it to Kyrie, and then opens one for himself.
Shit. Wait, that's not the kitchen.
Javier jumps out the window and the cat immediately freaks out. It begins struggling for its life as it tries to claw its way back to the room.
Whoa, that's not the kitchen.
I will allow you to resend that jump out of a window. Or are you committing to that?
No.
Okay.
Opens rations and begins eating.
Wait,
Right.
where's the stairs? What is this
To
place?
the right.
You can't walk through walls.
Right. Is this it?
Jesus Christ.
I can't find it. Where's the kitchen? Good thing I have my loyal kitty companion here with me.
You awaken on the second floor, where most of the rooms are.
Oh, am I still on the second floor? Ooh, where?
Pro tip, you can use the arrows on your keyboard to move.
Oh, pardon me.
What are you doing in our room?
Oh, I'm looking for the kitchen. Have you seen it? Wait, hang on. Have you seen the kitchen? Can you direct me there?
We've already eaten breakfast, but we haven't left the room yet, so no.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll keep looking.
I do need to maybe widen out the map a little bit there, but whatever.
Which
That's what you get with third-party maps.
way do I need to go?
All right.
Javier's really stressed out right now because he can't find the stairs. He's really sleepy. That's probably what it is.
Uh, this is just entertaining to me.
Hey, where did that guy go from yesterday? Whoa. Are you in the wall?
There you go. Hooray, James figured it out. James, you walk down the hallway to the east, make a quick turn south, and then head down the stairs.
Aha. Wait, is that a window?
Javier wanders around aimlessly on the upper floor.
All right, Javier, thoroughly frustrated, hops out of the window onto the roof and then jumps down into the bushes to come back in through the front door.
The cat begins clawing to try and save its life as you get closer to the window and begin to hop out. The cat's mews now seem more like a stressed hiss as it begins clawing and vying to try and escape the clutches of this crazy man.
Oh, it's okay, kitty.
Sorry, I shouldn't have laughed so hard.
Still untrue. Add 4 to that.
Javier, here, look. Don't jump out the window for the love of Saren Ray. Here are the stairs.
Hmm.
I'll fiat you to the stairs.
Oh, well, I'll take the stairs in that case.
I'm okay with that. All right. Brilliant. Okay. So you awaken from your dream of you jumping out of the window and realize that you've been sleepwalking through the hallways. The cat is now mewing and biting at you gently to try and get you to wake up.
Oh, thank
As
you.
you
kitty.
awaken, you are now at the base of the stairs, heading down to the first floor of the White Deer Inn.
Wonder if they have bacon.
As you make your way down, you find that there are several people already downstairs, some of whom you know, some who you don't. Dominicus, as you walk across, you notice Father Xantus and Sheriff Hemlock, as well as Alder and Foxglove sitting at a large table, already having breakfast. Hemlock looks up as he notices you walk up. Ah, Heroes of Sandpoint. I was wondering when you would arise. It's already 7 in the morning. Late risers, I see.
Yes, sometimes I need my beauty sleep.
I see. Well, you may not be as strong as you seem, but there's still more time to prove that. Alright, get out of here.
I was just running in circles.
Yeah, I killed Ire. It's fine. Oh great, it's broken now. There you go. Please, join us for breakfast.
Indeed we will.
We have much to discuss. Father Xantus nods as he is shoving a biscuit into his face. Alder and Foxglove looks up. Ah, Javier, I see you're awake.
Good morning, Torvald.
He looks around, looks at Hemlock and Xantus. They shrug. Okay. Well,
How was your night?
it was fine.
What'd you dream of?
Perhaps we can
He
talk
looks you
about
over.
the task at hand.
I'm sorry, what?
He looks you over. I see. I agree with this one here, the cloaked one. We should talk about the task at hand. Perhaps later we can discuss dreams and the like, but now is not the time for philosophy.
All work and no play makes Javier a dull boy. But I will do what you ask.
For I don't even know your name yet.
I'm Javier. Pleased to meet you.
Javier, I can't forget you. But I mean you two. He looks across the table.
Names are a sacred thing. Mine is Dominicus, divine cleric of the god Serenray.
Father Xantus looks over. Ah, yes, the cleric. I see you follow Serenray. I did see your power before, but I do believe I have something that you might be interested in. He leans over the table and pulls out a small satchel. From within that satchel, he pulls out a book. He lays the book down on the table. I did see your power, but I believe that you and Sarenrae might have a few things you might need to go over for you. He struggles to find the words. Just read this, and I think it might bring you two closer. He lays down the book on the table in front of you.
Should I read it now, or is it something that you're gifting unto me?
Oh yes, it's a gift to you. You don't have to read it now, but as I said, I saw that you and Sarenrae may have a few struggles, for you have much more to overcome, and this may bring you two closer.
Then I shall definitely do so. Thank you very much.
As you look down on the book, you read the title, The Birth of Light and Truth. Father Xantus begins to explain, this is the holy book of Sarenrae. For you see, we also, while we do follow many other religions and accept them, believe in the light of Sarenrae. This has been in my study for a long time, and I think someone like you might be able to make use of it. Definitely more so than I can at the moment.
This is a very, very gracious gift. Are you sure you would give it to me?
I saw that you had the light within you, and admittedly, I do hope that you use it for the help of the town. It is not completely just for the sake of giving you a gift.
Well, then I shall do my best to return the favor. A trade is a trade after all.
Sheriff Hemlock looks up at you. Yes, about that. Once you've all had your breakfast, I do have a task for you, if you should care to take it.
What kind of task, Sheriff?
You see, during the goblin raids yesterday, we find that not only were trinkets and food taken, and simple desecrations of the town, they've also gone into a more holy and sacred place. For the boneyard behind the church has also been desecrated. There is a vault where we have buried other holy men within the town. We found that the large stone door in front of the vault has been moved. For I dare not go in alone. I would much rather have someone with the strength of your party join us, just in case things go awry.
I'm more than happy to help you.
Excellent.
Between
I'll
my
help you.
sister here, I'm pretty sure that we can handle most anything, and if the bard would be willing to accompany us, then we should be able to make short work.
I will help, but I don't know what a simple performer like myself can do. But I am down, if you will.
Well, we can always petition our Tengu compatriot that seems to have wandered off.
We can find him.
That is true. There was another.
Her.
Do you know what happened to him? Her.
I haven't actually seen him this morning. I saw him come down the stairs, and then he seemed to have rushed off as though he was interested in something.
I see. Alright. We shall continue on without him. He looks across the room. Miss Viscali, would you bring breakfast for our heroes? She hurriedly rushes up to the end of the table. Yes. What can I get you fine heroes?
I'll have eggs, bacon, grits, and biscuits with gravy, please. And perhaps a few link sausage as well, if you have that. And maybe a steak.
Ah, you are a hungry one.
Mm.
She laughs nervously.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have a just a bowl of cream and any fresh fish that you have.
Yes, we do have very good fish. We have a great fish stew. Excellent for getting you started in the morning.
And I'll just take a water and
Ah, yes. Okay. And for you, kitty? She walks up to the cat and pets it. It mews. Ah, yes, the usual, I see. She wanders off and begins cooking you a meal.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
I couldn't help but notice you seem to be familiar with this kitty cat.
Why, yes. He's been around here a long time.
Can
We-
you tell me?
Yes.
Can you tell me about him?
He was just a simple stray who wandered in. I dare not put him away. We've fed him the scraps and he's eaten the mice. So it's been a mutually beneficial affair.
Oh, poor little Glitter. He was just a stray. Well, would you consider this kitty cat your pet, ma'am?
Well, as I said, he's been more of a stray, free to come and go as he pleases. But he's always come back. So, yes and no. I do think he could use a good home.
Well, in that case, I'll try to give him one, and we'll see what happens. If he finds his way back to you again, please take good care of him.
Yes, yes.
By the way, his name's Glitter.
Ah, Glitter, yes.
Glitter.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Eh. She begins mumbling as she walks back off to go make the rather inane amount of food. She begins speaking with the gentleman at the counter. They seem to be looking back at you, looking at their food supplies, looking back at you, and then making food.
Javier is going to pull out his harp and begin to play. To get everyone nice and awake and in good spirits to start the day.
All right, you gonna perform check on that?
Yeah, I clicked it. It takes it a second.
Okay.
How's that? How'd I do?
As you pull out your harp, everyone begins to grimace at the table until you begin to play. And then you notice the children and old man at the other table, even Father Xantus, are gently swaying to the tune. Some even tapping their feet along. The people generally seem to enjoy your songs.
Nice. What a lovely, wonderful morning.
Except for Sheriff Hemlock, who seems more focused on getting his meal finished and taking care of business.
Well then. So, Sheriff,
All right.
should we be looking into this problem of yours after lunch? And where should we meet you again? In the boneyard? Graveyard?
Yes, we will definitely take you to the boneyard here as soon as you are done with your meal. I will be waiting outside for you. He looks to Father Xantus and excuses himself. Just then, the old lady brings you all of your food and sets it out in front of you.
Hmm.
Here you go.
Javier
Yes.
dives into it with gusto.
She looks genuinely shocked that you're able to actually eat the amount of food that she has brought.
Mmm. When he finishes, Javier sits back, smacking his lips and patting his tummy, and complimenting everyone who cooked. The entire staff, everyone involved with the service. Thanks them heartily. And then he pulls out 100 copper pieces and begins to make it rain.
Dominicus laps up his cream and eats his fish.
100 copper pieces, you say?
100 copper pieces.
So a full gold?
Oh, 1 silver.
No, sir. It's counted in tens.
Tins?
Yep.
Alright, I guess I throw a gold. Yeah, I'm gonna make it rain. Golden showers, bitches. Golden showers.
So you throw a single gold piece on the table?
No, 100 copper pieces.
100
in the
copper
air.
pieces.
At the staff. Not like at them, like I'm trying to hurt them, but you know, like, here, take this, you poor bastards.
I almost
Gee.
stand up for a moment and run for them.
You can tell that old lady Viscali is somewhat gracious, but mostly annoyed with your behavior. She half-heartedly looks down at the copper pieces on the table, sighs deeply, and says, "Yes, I'll take care of it. Just carry on."
You'll have to
I
excuse
pull out
our...
one more gold piece and hand it directly to her. Like, but this time it's an actual gold piece, not 100 copper.
Oh,
And I tell her, it seems your rations are a bit low, ma'am, and I know I took a lot of them, so perhaps this could help replenish them.
why, that's more than enough. Thank you.
Do what I can.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for excusing our excitable companion. He does mean well.
He is eccentric, that is true. At seeing you hand her the copper piece,
It was a gold piece. I gave her a gold.
gold piece, my mistake.
Oh, no, I did it like, you know, hang on, time out. I'm gonna roll something real quick. I try to do it all shifty like, but let's see if it happens.
I was kind of confused about this. I thought they were in hundreds before as well,
Nope,
as far as currency.
tens.
Yeah, he made me take it in tens, so it's in tens for the rest of every
Well, I'm gonna have to recalculate my gold at some point then.
Boom!
Yes.
You may need to do that. Preferably sooner than later, because that will come into play later this session.
Yeah, definitely.
I've only
Alright.
spent gold, so I know I'm good.
Yeah. You sleight of hand it. How do you sleight of hand it?
I just, you know, I like push it into her hand. Like I have it in my hand, you know what I mean? I like take her hand, and then that's when I like push it into her hand and like close it around the gold piece. And then I tell her the thing about replenishing her supplies.
Okay. Everyone feel free to roll a perception to see if you notice it.
I rolled a nat 20, good luck.
Not too many people are sneaky about their generosity, but okay.
Well, Javier is wise enough to know that like he shouldn't let other people see him, you know, handing money out, like, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, alright.
Like that. Like he was throwing copper around, but I mean, that's copper. That's not gold, you know what I mean?
Right. Alright. Kathos. Kathos.
Kathos
sees
through
all.
the fucking door.
Gathos hears the exchange of gold from outside. No, I can't give that to you, Gathos. You're outside. But all right, y'all don't see him hand over the gold. You just see him holding her hand. However, as she looks down, releases her hand from you, and notices the gold piece in there, she exclaims much more loudly, "Oh, I see you are most generous. Oh, I see. This whole time I thought, well, never mind.
It's all I
Garrigan.
have, ma'am. It's all I
Garrigan."
have. But since I got the night for free, it's the least I can do.
She calls forward Garrigan. Oh, who did we lose? Okay. Garrigan, she calls out. Yes? This one here, though he's a bit rowdy and noisy, please, make sure he gets one of the best rooms for the whole week. I see. Okay, I
Wow,
suppose I
thank
can
you.
do that. He walks forward to you. My name is Garrigan Viscali. I am the owner of this tavern. You are welcome to stay here. For you are heroes of this land, and some of you more generous than others. He looks around. You are definitely welcome to stay here another night, except for you, whom you've already paid for your week. If you would care to get a room, I will happily give you a discount. But you see, I do have to make money, and things do cost money. There are other less expensive inns if you would care to go to them, but like I said, I am offering a discount. So, make your choice. Our average rate is 5 silver for a week, but for you being heroes, I will offer 2 silver for the week. You, whom have paid already a solid amount, your food and room will be kept up already.
Why, thank you, sir.
For the week, of course.
Oh, very well.
But Garrigan, yes. Go make some fresh meat for our travelers here.
Can I
Okay.
get some wine?
He looks down at you. And wine for this one.
Thank you, sir. Nothing like a good glass of wine to start the day.
Yes, well, if you need anything, I will be here. And he walks off to help her with the drinks. As they prepare your drinks, Aldern looks to you and says, "Look, I know you will have to be leaving soon, but I will have some other tasks for you if you should care to join me. I do not typically stay at this inn. This was just the closest one. And it is honestly one of the nicer ones, though it is rather expensive," he says in hushed tones. "If you would care to see me again, I typically stay at the Rusty Dragon in the southern part of town. It is not nearly as fancy, but I guarantee you much more fun. And with that, I will excuse myself." As he walks off. She brings you your drinks. You all take a drink, and Father Xantus looks around, somewhat anxiously, and says, "Well, shall we get ready then? The morning is passing rather quickly."
I think that we should continue on to the sheriff, Mr. Hillock, and see perhaps if we might be able to help him now that we finished.
Alright, Glitter. Let's go help these guys out.
The cat mews, but sees that the old woman has put down a plate of food for the cat on the floor, and seems more interested in the food.
I'll wait.
The cat jumps down, begins to eat, and then starts to wander off.
Aw, kitty.
Head out.
Come back, kitty.
The cat looks back at you, and then continues on about its business.
Aw. That's Panda. Alright, well, Javier has things to do, so.
Okay. As everyone steps outside, you notice a few unique things about the White Deer Inn. James, you noticed the toilets, or Dominicus. Sheriff Hemlock, still standing outside at the front door, looks around impatiently and walks back through the door and says, "Well?" Alright. Now, assume everyone goes ahead and makes their way out of the White Deer Inn.
Yes.
Yup.
Alright. Let's go ahead and roll back to the sand point. Alright. Ire, you are at the church. And the party, Father Xantus and Sheriff Hemlock, lead you down the southern road, one that you have come to know all too well. You notice that there is a little bit of destruction as you see overturned carts, spilled food, and blood all over the streets. Yet, as people's dour moods, looking around, cleaning up, look up at you, they seem to brighten. As you start to walk down, multiple people notice you and call out to the heroes of Sandpoint. Say again?
I said I put my cloak down over my head.
Javier
Alright.
pulls out his harp and begins to perform for all of the citizens the same song he performed earlier.
Alright. A few people join in,
It-
but most people pay no mind to the song. They
Aw,
just seem happy to have seen the heroes of Sandpoint.
very well then.
Alright. As you make your way into the church, Father Xantus excuses himself and returns to his chambers. Sheriff Hemlock begs that you follow him past the church through into the boneyard.
If he's going past through the church, do I see him?
Yes.
Follow him.
Follow,
As you both... What'd you say, Devin?
I follow Dominicus.
Alright. As you pass the church, you notice a certain someone lurking around the church, almost suspiciously.
I'm looking for the father, so I'm gonna ask the father if he knows about the snake people.
Father Xantus, having been approached by Ire, seems somewhat surprised. Ah, I thought you had left us. But I see that you are indeed here. An early riser, I assume.
Yes. I I'm looking for the snake people. Do you know where they are?
Snake people. I do have a few tomes on some other snake-like gods, those who do worship them. Perhaps you've heard of Selket.
Hmm. Is it a snake?
Not necessarily in the same sense, but this is another deity from another land, a bit further away and a few different views. Selket does praise those, the snakes, that is.
Hmm.